Hi guys, welcome back again. It's just a small technical glitch actually. We are back again. Yeah, hi guys, welcome back again. It was just a small technical glitch and that's why it got disconnected. So we are back again. India are now 156 for 3 after 45.1 overs. And Jofra Archer is bowling now and KL Rahul is on strike. And the umpires are just checking the ball now. So good start here from India. First 2 overs, they have been positive in the first 2 overs of this day 3, and they will look to be positive throughout the day today so that they can get closer to that total which England have posted on the board. So here's Jofra Archer now once again. KL Rahul on strike, and straight away a bumper. KL Rahul flicks it away leg side and picks up a single here. Gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. Rishabh Pant has always his aggressive nature in Test cricket will never ever go away. He is always ultra aggressive. That's the Rishabh Pant we all know. And can this partnership continue for even longer time? 50 partnership has been completed as well between these two batters. Partnership of 50 from 75 deliveries between Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul. And this partnership is going really strong now for India. Jofra Archer now coming around the wicket to Rishabh Pant, and Pant just gently flicks it away leg side and picks up another single. Gives the strike to KL Rahul. So 3 balls, 3 singles in this over. Still 3 balls left in this over. This has been a really good partnership between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. That's back of the length. KL Rahul defends it towards covers. It's another dot ball here. Still 2 balls left in this over. KL Rahul is batting beautifully, has scored a half century and is looking really good. Two balls left in this over, 3 runs from this over so far. And that's nicely well left alone by KL Rahul. It's another dot ball here. One more ball left in this over, 3 runs from this over so far. And again KL Rahul defends it beautifully off the front foot. It will be another dot ball and ends the over as well. Just 3 runs came from that over. India are now 158 for 3 after 46 overs. KL Rahul is batting on 54 from 123 balls. Rishabh Pant is batting on 31 from 41 deliveries. Both batters looking really good now. So Chris Wokes now is going to be bowling this over. the 47th over of this innings. There's a slight delay in play here. And ready now. Here's Chris Walks bowling Rishabh Pant. And Pant just gently defends it and plays the dot ball. So good start here from Chris Walks. This is the 47th over of this innings. And Chris Walks has started well. He picked up the important wicket of Shubman Gill yesterday. He has that important knack of picking up wickets. Again, nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball here. So back-to-back dot balls to start this over. And Rishabh Pant comes down the pitch to a pacer and then defends it. Well, Rishabh Pant, I think, feels bored, Whenever he plays a few dot balls, he tries to do something different always. Doesn't care whether it's a test match cricket or white ball cricket. He has his own methodology of playing his own cricket. And he will follow that methodology even in test matches. That is Rishabh Pant's way of batting. I think Rishabh Pant will have to write a book on how he bats like this, because as only he knows how to bat. Again, flicked away by Rishabh Pant straight to mid-wicket. Another dot here. So far, good over from Chris Walks actually. But England are searching for another wicket here because this partnership is looking dangerous now. Both Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul are settled and the pitch looks easy to bat on. There's nothing for the bowlers as of now. Coming on to the bat really well. And again nicely defended by Rishabh Pant off the back foot. Another dot ball here. So 5 dot balls in this over. Still 1 ball left in this over. The last ball of the over now. And again Rishabh Pant just gently defends it. Another dot ball to finish that over. Maiden over from Chris Walks. And India are now 158 for 3 after 47 overs. Jofra arcs are now continuing into the attack and KL Rahul just gently defends it. And this is a good partnership building between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. A dot ball to start this over as well. So many dot balls here played by these two Indian batters. Maiden overs, and Cheteshwar Pujara has rung the bell before today's play. It's an honor to have Cheteshwar Pujara doing that. And again, back of the length. KL Rahul just gently defends it down the ground. It's another dot ball here. The Indian batters having a lot of patience, I guess. And again, punch to the back foot by KL Rahul, back to the bowler. Another dot ball, 3 dot balls in a row, still 3 balls left. KL Rahul is never in a hurry. You can bowl 1000 balls to him, he will keep defending all day long. That is his duty. He will defend, take the singles, punish the loose balls, repeat. The cycle will keep on repeating. And back of the length again, flicked away by KL Rahul towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball here. So 4 dot balls in this over, still 2 balls left. And again, back of the length, defended again by KL Rahul. So we are about to see back-to-back maiden overs, I think, in this innings. Already the previous over was a maiden over. And this over is almost another maiden over, I think. Still 1 ball left in this over. And that's nicely well left once again. It's another dot ball to finish that over. Another maiden over here from Jofra Archer, this time bowling the maiden over. And just and India are now 158 for 3 after 48 overs. And going good in this innings. So Chris Wokes now continuing in the attack. Rishabh Pant is on strike. And that's nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball. Nice way to start the over. Again, on a good length and nicely defended again by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball. The Indian batters doing it sensibly at this stage. When England were also at the score of 158, they had lost only 3 wickets. And it was the Joe Root masterclass, Joe Root and Ben Stokes, that partnership, which took England to a very good score. And after that, it was Jimmy Smith and Brydon Cars who scored half centuries for England in the first innings. So India would need something similar like that. Already KL Rahul has scored a half century. They would need Rishabh Pant also to score a half century. And remember, there is this one stat where whenever Rishabh Pant has scored a century in overseas tests, India haven't managed to win those test matches. So maybe Rishabh Pant would want to change that fortune for Team India in this test match. If he can score a century and India can win that test match in which he scores a century, that would be much better for him. Oh, that's a good delivery, well left by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball here. So it looks like we are playing maidens after maidens here at the moment. The third over where we have seen so many dot balls without a single run being scored. So clearly, and that too particularly Rishabh Pant of all batters, who is always known to be aggressive, irrespective of the format. Rishabh Pant is known to be aggressive. He'll go after the bowlers. But even he is playing out the bowling now. Even he is playing out dot balls, which is surprising actually. Still 2 balls left in this over. Again, nicely left again, left alone. Another dot ball here. One more dot ball and we will be having hat-trick of maiden overs in this innings. Oh, is going for the reverse sweep and somehow manages to miss the stumps and missed everything. It's another dot ball to finish that over. The pressure was mounting. We can clearly see that. Another maiden over here. This time the maiden over has been bowled by Chris Woakes. Hat-trick of maiden overs in this innings. And India are now 158 for 3 after 49 overs. So here's Jofra Archer now. And back of the lane, driven back to the bowler by KL Rahul. Another dot ball here. Again, nicely driven off the back foot by KL Rahul. He just has that elegant punch, isn't it? KL Rahul just punches it off the back foot. Back-to-back dot balls to start this over. KL Rahul has scored a half century, but he's playing this slowly, not in a hurry at all. Jofra Archer on his return to Test match cricket is bowling well actually. Not allowing the batters to free their arms. And nice ducked underneath that one. Another dot here. So are we going to see 4 consecutive maiden overs now in this innings? Last 19 balls, no runs have been scored. In fact, I would say last 21 balls, no runs have been scored. And again, ducks underneath that one. And it's another dot here. Like that, that is what is happening now. 4 dot balls in this over, still 2 balls left. KL Rahul is on strike. And again a short ball. KL Rahul sways away from it. It's another dot here. How many maiden overs are we going to see is the big question here. Last 23 balls, 0 runs so far. The last ball of the over now. And again, KL Rahul sways away from it. It's another dot to finish that over. Oh, in fact, he's bowled a no ball here. I think that's the only way a run could come, I think. A no ball, it won't be a free hit, but it is a no ball nevertheless. So still 1 ball left in this over. And again, KL Rahul sways away, leaves it alone. Another dot ball to finish that over. So apart from that no ball, no runs in that over, just 1 run came from that over through that no ball. And India are now 159 for 3 after 50 overs. So Chris Woakes now continuing in the attack. Seven overs have been bowled in the session so far. 14 runs have been scored. And no wickets have fallen importantly. And Chris Woakes continues and Rishabh Pant cuts it straight to covers. Another dot ball here. Again, Rishabh Pant just gently defends it towards point, and it's another dot ball here. The dot balls, after dot balls, nothing much happening actually. Indians are playing this cautiously. They are not going for the runs. They are playing. I think they are looking to play out these overs and maybe find the right time to maybe attack and find the boundaries. Maybe that is what I think these two batters are planning. It is very important to plan these kind of innings. And again, Rishabh Pant lets it go. It's another dot ball here. So even a player of caliber of Rishabh Pant, even he is playing out dot balls here, which is surprising to watch. But even he can play. He can also play slowly. He can also survive. That is what he's showing. He can survive in Test match cricket. Fuller slower ball there from Chris Wokes, and again defended by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball. So 2 balls left in this over. Again driven by Rishabh Pant through the offside. Towards covers, picks up a single and gives the strike to KL Rahul. 1 ball left in this over now. The last ball of the over now, Chris Wokes. Bowling to KL Rahul, and KL Rahul punches it away. Beats the point fielder, and the ball races away for 4 towards deep point. So a nice way to finish the over. A boundary after a very long time, we can say, because there were a few maiden overs in between. 5 runs came from that over, and India are now 164 for 3 after 51 overs. So India started well here, 164 for 3 in 51 overs. Both Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul are looking good. So will England get tempted to give the ball to Shoaib Bashir when Rishabh Pant is there, or will they go with a pacer? They are going with a pacer actually. Braden Carr is the new bowler into the attack, we can say, for today. Rishabh Pant is on strike, and Pant pulls in the air towards mid-wicket. It's going in the gap. Couple of runs for Rishabh Pant. They need to be careful here not to lose a wicket at this stage. It's going well now, this partnership between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. For India's sake, this partnership has to continue. And again defended by Rishabh Pant, leg side, picks up a single. And it's also a no ball. My goodness, what is happening here? It won't be a free hit though, but it is a no ball, and he has to re-bowl that one. So no ball plus a single, so 2 runs came of that delivery. But now KL Rahul is on strike. And it's on the patch, tucked away by KL Rahul. His ball is racing away. Deep fine leg comes around, cuts it off. Another couple of runs for KL Rahul. And KL Rahul does keep the strike. Still 4 more balls left in this over. And now they're just singles, doubles. Before you know, you'll be at a very good score. And that is what I think Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul are trying to do from this position. They know that still the situation is kind of 50-50. But if these two can hang around for even more longer time, then maybe India can even come back to a position where they will have even more advantage, to be honest. Back of the length, KL Rahul flicks it towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball here. And it's pulled, driven down the ground beautifully by KL Rahul. Oh my goodness. How classy is this guy? Pass mid-on, straight down the ground for 4. KL Rahul continues his form with the bat. And another boundary here for India. It was a full delivery and KL Rahul just straight driven it beautifully down the ground. So still 2 balls left in this over now. And can KL Rahul continue the same way? Well, KL Rahul, he has a lot of experience and he's there to stay here. Oh, I think that just nipped back in. England fielders are appealing for something, but I don't think that was anywhere close to being dismissed there. So it's another dot ball. Last ball of the over now. And I think he just gets his bat out of the way and lets it go. Another dot ball to finish that over. 10 runs came from that over. And India are now 174 for 3 after 52 overs. So Chris works now, continuing in the attack, and Pant comes down the pitch and hits it straight down the ground for 4. What a way to start the over here from Rishabh Pant. Advancing down the pitch. He never spares any bowler, isn't it? When he feels that he wants to go after a bowler, he will do it, no matter what. And a nice way to start the over here for India. And this time nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball here. So Rishabh Pant can play the defensive shots. When he wants to target a bowler, he can come down the pitch as well. He has everything possible. He has all the shots which he wants to play. He chooses when he wants to play which shot. That is the beauty about Rishabh Pant. Again, nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. Another dot ball here. And Pant now going for the falling scoop shot which he plays, or I don't even know, falling sweep shot we can call it. He goes for that shot but not able to make connection. It's a dot ball here. Man, this Rishabh Pant is a maverick, isn't it? He just tries everything possible. I mean, does someone even have to tell him that this is not T20 matches? This is not T20 cricket, this is Test cricket. Like, he will play all the shots. He will play even T20. He might reverse slap, reverse sweeps. Everything he will play, even in Test matches. That is the interesting part about Rishabh Pant actually. Another dot ball here, so still 2 balls left in this over. And England will be looking to break this partnership because this partnership is looking dangerous now. Again, nicely defended back to the bowler by Rajendra Pant. Another dot ball here. There's still 1 ball left in this over. Just 4 runs coming from this over so far. And it's beautifully driven down the ground by Rishabh Pant. Picks up another single to finish the over. Yes, another single. In fact, I think they've completed a couple of runs. So, a couple of runs to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over, and India are now 180 for 3 after 53 overs. Bryden Cars now coming back into the attack. KL Rahul is on strike. And KL Rahul just gently defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. And it's punched to the back foot by KL Rahul, but straight to covers. Another dot ball here. So India don't mind playing dot balls. They're getting the runs actually. They're getting the runs very well, you can say. Still no assistance for the bowlers. And it's looking good for batting actually. I think this partnership should continue for even more longer time. Full delivery, driven back to the bowler again. Another dot ball here. So on the pass, flicked away by KL Rahul. The ball is racing away towards the boundary for 4 more here. The boundaries are flowing here for India. KL Rahul, his 8th boundary in the innings. And he is looking really good here at this stage for India. And this time he cuts it away, KL Rahul. It ball racing away towards deep point this time. And another boundary here. Back-to-back boundaries for KL Rahul. And Bryden Carr's feeling the pressure. Now the trail is under 200 for India. They're trailing by 199 runs, but back-to-back boundaries here for KL Rahul. So last ball of the over now. KL Rahul on strike. And again flicks it away. Again goes towards deep mid wicket for 4 more. 3 back-to-back boundaries to finish this over. 12 runs came from that over. And India are now 192 for 3 after 54 overs. So Chris Woakes now coming back into the attack. He's continuing in the attack, and Rishabh Pant is on strike. Partnership now between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant is 85 from 126 balls. The partnership between these two batters. They're looking really good here. And that's nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. A dot ball to start this over. Again, nicely defended. Another dot ball here, so 2 back-to-back dot balls to start this over. And again nicely defended. So 3 back-to-back dot balls here to start this over from Chris Wokes. Rishabh Pant playing the waiting game, waiting for his delivery, which he thinks he should play his shot. Then he will play it. That's the kind of Rishabh Pant. That's the Rishabh Pant we know. And this is a good partnership building up between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. It has already built up. It is already a huge partnership. And once again, cut away by Rishabh Pant. It's going towards deep third man for 4 more. So Rishabh Pant also attacking from the other end. KL Rahul also attacking from one end. And England bowlers are absolutely clueless. Doesn't know what to do at this stage of the innings, where both these batters are looking dangerous now. Two balls left in this over, and again Rishabh Pant goes back to his trademark defensive shot. Another dot ball here. So 1 ball left in this over. Finding the odd boundaries, playing out dot balls. Pitch is looking good to bat on. Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul, when they bat like this, what a treat it is to watch for any viewer. Last ball of the over now. And Rishabh Pant just gently flicks it away, picks up a single and says, I will keep the strike in the next over. Picks up a single and Rishabh Pant keeps the strike. 5 runs came from that over, and India are now 197 for 3 after 55 overs. So Bryden Cars now is continuing in the attack. Rishabh Pant is on strike. And it's on the pads. Pant flicks it away. There's another dot ball here. Back of the lane, Rishabh Pant punches it off the back foot. Straight to covers, and it's another dot ball in this over. The 2 dot balls to start this over. Just a matter of time before Rishabh Pant plays one of his trademark shots, which we all know. He's still struggling with his hand though, Rishabh Pant, and still contributing to the team. Lion-hearted Rishabh Pant for India. Short and wide, cut away by Rishabh Pant. Straight to covers. Another dot ball here. Red cars coming around the wicket now, and again Rishabh Pant drives straight to covers. Another dot ball. Two balls left in this over now. Rishabh Pant on strike. And again Rishabh Pant defends it. Rishabh Pant on strike. Rishabh Pant defends it. Rishabh Pant on strike. Rishabh Pant plays. And out of the ordinary, out of the book shot. That is what we will say. Still one ball left in this over now. 5 dot balls in this over. Almost another maiden over, I think. Last ball of the over, and again Rishabh Pant drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish that over. Maiden over from Bryden Cars, and India are now 197 for 3 after 56 overs, and it's also time for the drinks break. So we come to the end of the drinks break, and Ben Stokes is the new bowler into the attack, and straight away a good delivery, nicely defended by KL Rahul, another dot ball. So bowling change here, Ben Stokes has been brought into the attack for England, trying to break this partnership between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. Partnership which is almost nearing 100 actually. And another full delivery, nicely driven by KL Rahul, straight to covers. Another dot ball here. KL Rahul is just providing that calming effect always. Never is in a hurry. And this time he just punches it through the offside, picks up a single, and gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. So India now trailing by 189 runs. The trail has come down to 189, we can say. That is a good thing. And India should push towards taking that first innings lead. First innings lead is very, very important in Test match cricket actually. Whoever has the first innings lead will have the advantage in their hands any day in Test matches. So Rishabh Pant now on strike. And Pant comes down the pitch, hits it leg side, but straight to mid wicket. Another dot ball here. Well, Pant trying his aggressive shots now. Every time Pant tries his aggressive shots, I don't know whether he is in tension or not, but definitely the spectators who are watching Rishabh Pant, they will always have to have BP tablets, I think, the way Rishabh Pant bats, because we never know when he can get out playing those kind of shots, but he just keeps playing them. And that too in a test match where playing slowly is enough, but Rishabh Pant plays those kind of shots in test matches. And this time it's on the path. Rishabh Pant flicks it away leg side, picks up a single and gives the strike to KL Rahul. One more ball left in this over. Last ball of this over, KL Rahul on strike. And it's a full delivery. KL Rahul just gently plays it, taps it, picks up another single to finish the over. Just 3 runs came from that over, brings up the 200 for India, and India are now 200 for 3 after 57 overs. So KL Rahul on strike, Braden Cars now back into the attack. And KL Rahul pulls it away leg side but straight to square leg. A dot ball to start this over. And a shot pulled away by KL Rahul towards deep square leg, and another single here. Picks up another single and gives the strike to Rishabh Pant, who is nearing another half century here. The legend Brett Lee is watching from the stands as well, enjoying the test match cricket at Lord's from the crowd. As Braden Cars is coming around the wicket now, and Pant going for the reverse sweep. I mean, I'm not even able to, I'm running short of words on how to describe some of Rishabh Pant's shots actually. Like, he just tries some shot out of absolutely nowhere. He's picked up another single and gives the strike to KL Rahul. And KL Rahul gives himself room, cuts it away, over extra covers, and the ball is racing away slowly and steadily into the boundary for 4. So another boundary here for KL Rahul, and he is also continuing his 11th boundary in this innings, and KL Rahul moves into the 80s now. He's on 83 from 156 balls. Partnership is now 99 between these two batters, and that's a good bouncer there. Nicely played by KL Rahul. Another dot ball. Partnership is now 99 from 152 balls between Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul. 1 run short of a 100-run partnership. And that's punched to the back foot. Straight to point, another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, and India are now 206 for 3 after 58 overs. So Benjamin Stokes now continuing in the attack for England. Rishabh Pant is on strike. Benjamin Stokes coming around the wicket, and as a short ball, Rishabh Pant ducks underneath it. It's been given as a wide, so it's a wide delivery. Has to reload that one. And with that wide delivery, with that wide ball, The 100 partnership comes up between Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul. Partnership of 100 from 154 deliveries. There's been an outstanding partnership between these two batters who have been simply sensational in this series for India. Oh, that's a short delivery and Rishabh Pant just plays it down. Another dot ball here. And Rishabh Pant looking to pull it away. I think he got it off the top of the bat maybe. Don't know, and I think he's struggling with his hand once again. This Rishabh Pant. He has battled it out so hard despite that injury. But is it becoming serious now for Rishabh Pant? This is a big question now because it's a very important batter for India, unfortunately. He has to be there. He cannot be going into the pavilion now. A new batter coming in, the momentum will shift completely towards England. Because these two have battled it out so hard to build a certain momentum. The last thing you want is Rishabh Pant going back inside because of this injury. The 4 balls left in this over now, and he just got some treatment for his hand. He's ready to bat again. This is outstanding mental strength, we can say, from Rishabh Pant. Many other batters could have just walked in, could have just gone back into the pavilion saying the injury is too serious, but Rishabh Pant is continuing to bat. And that's a good delivery again. Down the leg side, Rishabh Pant was looking to help it on its way, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. There's still 3 balls left in this over. Only the wide delivery has been bowled in this over so far. And that's pulled away by Rishabh Pant towards deep fine leg. Picks up another single and gives the strike to KL Rahul. Rishabh Pant moves to 49, moving closer and closer to his half century. The 2 balls left in this over now. KL Rahul on strike. Ben Stokes is surprisingly coming around the wicket to KL Rahul, and KL Rahul just pulls it towards the square leg and picks up a single. Gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. Still 1 ball left in this over. And Rishabh Pant pulls it away, leg side, it's gone all the way for 6. What a way to finish the over. My goodness, and what a way to get to your half century as well. Rishabh Pant, you little superstar with the bat, has gotten to another half century in Test match cricket. 17th half century for Rishabh Pant in his Test match career. And what a player this guy has been for India. He has scored 800s as well, but 17 half centuries now. 17th half century in Test cricket for Rishabh Rajendra Pant. And what a way to bring up the half century with the 6th as well. To finish that over, 9 runs came from that over, and India are now 215 for 3 after 59 overs. Now Braden Carr continuing in the attack, and straight away KL Rahul pulls it towards square leg, another dot ball. So India have scored 70 runs in 16.1 overs bowled in this session. Still another half an hour left before lunch. And if India don't lose a wicket in this session, then definitely they will be really happy going into lunch. Shot again, pulled away again by KL Rahul, but this time he picks up a single and gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. And Rishabh Pant comes down the pitch and goes for the big shot again. Oh my goodness, the way Rishabh Pant does this, isn't it? It is so funny. Time and again, he just comes down the pitch, advancing down the pitch, like as if the fast bowler is a spinner or something. And he's still struggling with that injury, I think. But what an innings he's playing here with his hand injury, battling it out, scoring the boundaries and sixes. Hanging in there. This is Rishabh Pant at his best. Again looking to pull it away, but again not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. So still 2 balls left in this over. Rishabh Pant is still having that hand injury, but he is so mentally strong. He's still battling it out. Pulls away again by Rishabh Pant. Has he got enough on it? It goes straight to, I think it goes over deep mid wicket with a nice fielding in the deep, just a single. And gives the strike to KL Rahul. Just one more delivery left in this over. 2 runs from this over so far. He didn't get enough timing. He went for the pull shot, Rishabh Pant, but it went straight to deep mid wicket. So another dot. Another single there. So still 1 ball left in this over now. And that's punched to the back foot by KL Rahul through the offside. And the ball races away for another boundary here. KL Rahul is at his best at the moment with the bat. He moves to 89 now. A big over for India. 6 runs came from that over. And India are now 221 for 3 after 60 overs. So yes, Benjamin Stokes is continuing in the attack, and straight away Rishabh Pant pulls it leg side. He's struggling with his hand again, but picks up another single and gives the strike to KL Rahul. So it looks like again Rishabh Pant is getting some treatment related to his hand. But even with that injury, this has been an outstanding partnership, and this is exactly why we are saying Rishabh Pant is very important with the bat for India. Wicket keeping wise, maybe Jural can do the wicket keeping, but Rishabh Pant is a huge batter for India in Test match cricket. We saw Glenn Maxwell scoring a double century in the Cricket World Cup 2023. He scored the double century on one leg. Literally, he couldn't run, Glenn Maxwell, in that run chase against Afghanistan in World Cup 2023. And he won it for Australia from an impossible situation. So Rishabh Pant can also do the same thing if the injury is not serious. Sometimes you have to push through the obstacles, and then maybe you will succeed. So that is the process actually. Rishabh Pant is getting treated once again in the hand. So Rishabh Pant has scored 57 not out from 90 deliveries with 7 fours and 1 sixer. Strike rate of 63.33. He has simply been phenomenal with the bat. Continuing his form with the bat, and he's again ready to bat. This is exactly the spirit actually that we are talking about. Rishabh Rajendra Pant. Salute to him actually. And Benjamin Stokes now coming around the wicket to KL Rahul. And that's a bouncer pulled away by KL Rahul towards square leg, picks up a single, and KL Rahul moves into the 90s. So Rishabh Pant is on strike now. Oh, I think that's a slow ball. Pant was looking to pull it away, but not able to make connection. Another dot ball. And it's another slow delivery down the leg side maybe. Won't be a wide, it's just a dot ball again. Oh, that's a good bumper again. Rishabh Pant just ducks underneath it. It's another dot ball. Still one ball left in this over. 2 runs from this over so far. And Rishabh Pant is still hanging around here. And Rishabh Pant just pulls it away leg side towards deep fine leg. Picks up another single to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over. And India are now 224 for 3 after 61 overs. Shoaib Bashir now into the attack, and straight away Rishabh Pant comes down the pitch and hits it straight down the ground for 6. Now this is exactly what we were asking actually. Will they bring Shoaib Bashir maybe to test the ego of Rishabh Pant? And Rishabh Pant's ego has won in the end, advancing down the pitch, straight down the ground. Rishabh Pant continuing on his merry way here. And this time Shoaib Bashir fires it on the pads and Rishabh Pant just flicks it away leg side and picks up a single. Gives the strike to KL Rahul. And that's punched to the back foot down the ground by KL Rahul towards long on for another single. Gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. KL Rahul now on 91, 9 runs away from yet another Test match century at Lord's. He has already scored a century at Lord's in 2021 when India toured England. And this could be his second century at Lord's if he completes his century. It's nicely defended by Rishabh Rajendra Pant. Another dot ball here. There's still 2 balls left in this over. I don't think KL Rahul is in a hurry to complete the century. Team first always. Rishabh Pant sweeps leg side towards deep square leg. Picks up a single and gives the strike to KL Rahul. 1 ball left in this over. 9 runs coming from this over so far. And KL Rahul just gently flicks it towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over. And India are now 233 for 3 after 62 overs. So Ben Stokes now is continuing in the attack and straight away a short ball pulled away by Rishabh Pant towards deep square leg for another single and gives the strike to KL Rahul. So KL Rahul on strike now. Slight delay in play. 19.1 overs have been bowled in the session. India have scored 89 runs. More importantly, not lost a wicket. And that's pulled away by KL Rahul and it's racing away towards deep square leg for 4 more. Moves to 95, 5 runs away from another historic Lord's century for KL Rahul. Honours board is waiting for KL Rahul today. Oh, again down the leg side. It will not be a wide, but it's a dot ball. And again pulled away, but straight to short square leg on the bounce. So another dot ball here. I'm sure KL Rahul is not even thinking about the century, whereas all spectators will be thinking about KL Rahul completing his century now, because according to KL Rahul, it's the team situation which matters the most, and India are trailing by 149 runs. So that is more important than the century. That is what KL Rahul will be thinking. And KL Rahul again pulls it leg side towards deep fine leg for another single. Gives a strike to Rishabh Pant. India's batting has never failed in this series, to be honest, very honest. Every innings of every test match, if we look at it, India's batting has been outstanding actually. It is the bowling that let India down in Headingley. And that bowling also came to the party in the previous match in Edgbaston, which is why India won that test match. So if India can consistently bowl well, then definitely they have a good chance of winning this series actually. Batting is taking care of itself, but the bowling has to step up every single time. Again pulled away here by Rishabh Pant towards deep mid wicket for another single. To finish the over, 7 runs came from that over, and India are now 240 for 3 after 63 overs. So Shoaib Bashir now continuing in the attack, and Rishabh Pant just gently says, "Hello mate, you cannot get me out when I defend you. You never know when I come down the pitch to attack you, but when I'm defending, you cannot get me out." That is what Rishabh Pant is telling the opposition bowler, and that is what he's telling Shoaib Bashir. Again, nicely defended by Rishabh Rajendra Pant, another dot ball. Shoaib Bashir has dismissed Rishabh Pant 3 times in test matches, and all 3 times, if we see, Shoaib Bashir has tested the ego of Rishabh Pant. Again, nicely defended by Rishabh Rajendra Pant, but I doubt whether he'll play out a maiden over against Shoaib Bashir. Oh, he goes for the paddle as Rishabh Pant, but not able to make enough connection. Another dot ball. And again, nicely defended by Rishabh Rajendra Pant. Gently back. 5 dot balls in this over, still 1 ball left. And this time Rishabh Pant cuts it away towards deep extra covers for another single to finish the over. Just that 1 run came from that over. India are now 241 for 3 after 64 overs. So KL Rahul has gone past Virender Sehwag as the most runs by an opener for India in Test match cricket. As we see, Ben Stokes is continuing into the attack, and straight away Rishabh Pant just guides it past point into the boundary for 4. What a way to start the over from Rishabh Pant. A boundary to start the over, pressure straight away on Ben Stokes, and this is exactly what I'm talking about actually. Rishabh Pant has this ability to put sudden pressure on the opposition bowlers in Test matches, and that is exactly what he's doing. And this time it's a short ball. Rishabh Pant has pulled it away. Has it gone all the way for 6? Oh, it's a good effort. Very good effort at deep fine leg. I think he has saved a certain sixer there. What an effort that is from Zach Crawley. Could so easily have been a 6. Could have brought up the 250 with that 6. A superb pull shot there from Rishabh Pant. He took the catch and then pulled the ball back in. Outstanding work by Zach Crawley. Keeps it down to a single actually. And KL Rahul is on strike, moving closer to his century now. Just 4 runs needed for KL Rahul. And Ben Stokes coming around the wicket, and Rahul leaves it alone. Another dot ball. And this time KL Rahul pulls it away towards deep mid wicket for another single. Gives the strike to Rishabh Rajendra Pant, who is also chasing a century along with KL Rahul. So India scored 102 runs in this session in 21.4 overs. Haven't lost a wicket in this session. Superb session for Team India. Coming back into this test match now, just trailing by another 140 runs, we can say. And that's a good bumper. Rishabh Pant lets it go. It's another dot ball. So just one more delivery left in this over now. 6 runs from this over so far. And another bouncer. Rishabh Pant is just happy to duck underneath the ball and let it go for another dot ball to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over. And India are now 247 for 3 after 65 overs. Yeah, India are now 247 for 3 after 65 overs. Shoaib Bashir now continuing into the attack. KL Rahul is on strike. Shot cut away by KL Rahul towards deep extra covers. Picks up a single and gives the strike to Rishabh Pant. And that's another good ball, nicely defended by Rishabh Pant. Defended again by Rishabh Pant, going looking for the single. Chance of a run out at the non-strikers bowler's end. Direct hit from the fielder. And umpires are going to go upstairs to the third umpire. Now this could be a huge moment in this match. The partnership was building between Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul. It was already a big partnership. And it could only be broken by a run out, I think. I think Rishabh Pant knows it. There was a chance at the keeper's end as well, but a bigger chance at the bowler's end. And I think Rishabh Pant was too casual. Yes, he's out of his ground. And this is a huge moment here for England. Finally, they have broken through. Unnecessary waste of a wicket here. Rishabh Pant has to walk back to the pavilion. Fourth wicket goes down for India. Rishabh Pant departs after scoring 74 from 112. Rishabh Pant departs after scoring 74 runs from 112 deliveries. And India are now 248 for 4. And lunch has been taken actually. So it was a very good partnership between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant while it lasted. And I was just about to say India have not lost a wicket in the session. Well, they have lost a wicket right on the stroke of lunch, in fact. And we can say that it was an unnecessary wicket, to be honest, because partnership was going really well between KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. But it has come to an end. Lunch has been taken. And India are now 248 for 4 at the end of 65.3 overs. And it's lunch on day 3. So we'll be back again in another few minutes to cover the post-lunch session of this test match. We'll be back again to cover the post-lunch session of day 3 of this test match between India and England. So until then, please stay tuned.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.
We come to the end of the lunch break and a wicket fell on the stroke of lunch. Rishabh Pant is the last batter dismissed. Out for 74. Out after playing for... Rishabh Pant got dismissed for 74 from 112 deliveries. And Ravindra Jadeja is the new batter to the crease, but he's not on strike now. KL Rahul is on strike. Shoaib Bashir will continue this over. Still 3 balls left in this over. Straight away, KL Rahul flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket, picks up a single and moves to 99 now. Gives the strike to Ravindra Jadeja. 2 balls left in this over. Jadeja batted well actually in the previous test match at Edgbaston along with Shubman Gill. He batted really well. So he will be looking to do the same thing today. This time it's flicked away, goes in the gap towards mid wicket. Ball is racing away. And I think the batters will complete 3 runs. Yes, they do. Good running between the wickets and Jadeja is off the mark with 3 runs. So KL Rahul is on strike. 1 ball left in this over. Can KL Rahul complete his century in this delivery? Brings up the 250 as well for India. 252 for 4 in 65.5 overs. Still 1 ball left in this over. And that's nicely defended by KL Rahul. Dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over and the run out of Rishabh Pant. India are now 252 for 4 after 66 overs. So Jofra Archer now brought back into the attack. Ravindra Jadeja on strike. And Jadeja flicks it towards mid wicket, picks up a quick single, completes the single. You need to be careful while running between the wickets. You've just seen an unnecessary run out. You don't want more run outs in this innings. So KL Rahul on strike, 1 run away from a century, and that's nicely defended by KL Rahul. Towards mid-on, another dot ball here. So looks like KL Rahul is taking his time for his century. I mean, there's no hurry for personal milestones. Personal milestones will keep coming. It's always team first. India are trailing by 134 runs. So you need to figure out how to reduce that deficit even further. And I think that is what KL Rahul will be focused on. Back of the length, nicely defended by KL Rahul towards covers. Another dot ball here. So just one run from this over so far. KL Rahul is one run away from another century at Lord's. And that's full, nicely driven by KL Rahul towards covers. A single is completed, and KL Rahul completes yet another century at the Lord's Cricket Ground. What an outstanding innings he has played. 100 from 176 balls with 13 boundaries in the innings. Only strike rate of only 56.82, but strike rate doesn't matter in Test match cricket. And 10th Test match century for KL Rahul. Remember the name, and he is going on the honours board once again at Lord's. Outstanding knock from him. It could have been so much better if Rishabh Pant had been at the crease with him now. But unfortunately, Rishabh Pant got himself run out. But this is an outstanding century from KL Rahul. His second century at Lord's, we can say, because in 2021 also, KL Rahul scored a century at Lord's. He scored it again here in 2025 as well. Now Ravindra Jadeja was on strike, and that's a good bouncer. Jadeja ducks underneath it, and it's another dot ball. So just 2 runs from this over so far, still 1 ball left, but this has been an outstanding century from KL Rahul. Fourth century in England for KL Rahul, and a second century in this series. Take a bow, KL Rahul. And that's back of the line, nicely defended by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball to finish that over. 2 runs came from that over, and India are now 254 for 4 after 67 overs. Shoaib Bashir now continuing in the attack. KL Rahul is on strike. Just scored a century. Oh, outside edge had taken a slip. And another wicket goes down here for India. The centurion KL Rahul has been dismissed by Shoaib Bashir. And what a time to get another wicket for England. 5 down now, India half the side back in the pavilion. And unfortunately, the settled KL Rahul has to depart back to the pavilion after completing his century. Was looking to drive through the offside, got the outside edge. Terrific bowling from Shoaib Bashir. A simple catch that slipped. And another wicket goes down here for India. So are we seeing a collapse here from the Indian batters? They have lost 2 wickets in quick succession. And the biggest wicket possible, we can say, KL Rahul makes his way back to the pavilion after scoring a magnificent 100. And India are now 254 for 5 after 67.1 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for India is Nitish Kumar Reddy. Two new batters at the crease now suddenly. Unfortunately, KL Rahul has been dismissed here. Was looking really good. Completed his century and now he is back in the pavilion. And India are now 5 down. They need something from Nitish Kumar Reddy and Ravindra Jadeja now. Still trailing by 133 runs. Nitish Kumar Reddy has scored a test century in Australia. 300 runs in his test career so far, average of 30 in 12 innings which he has played in test matches. And he's still young and he still has a long career left. He has made his way out to the middle to bat. Shoaib Bashir has picked up the big wicket of KL Rahul here. Definitely now England will have a lot of hope because they have dismissed both the set batters, Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul. Both have been dismissed within a space of around 5 overs. So Nitish Kumar Reddy on strike now. And that's flighted delivery. Nitish Kumar Reddy drives towards mid-off. Another dot ball here. Again flighted delivery, driven towards mid-off. Another dot ball. And this time, good length delivery. Nitish Kumar Reddy goes on the back foot and defends it. Another dot ball here. Again defended off the back foot. So Nitish Kumar Reddy is keen on defending now. 4 dot balls in this over, including the wicket. Still 1 ball left. And again, gently defended back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish that over. Wicket made an over from Shoaib Bashir. And India are now 254 for 5 after 68 overs. So Jofra Archer now continuing into the attack and straight away back of the length. Nicely defended by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball here. Oh, again back of the length. Jadeja looking to defend, but it has gone above the batter. Another dot ball. And this time Jadeja looking to flick it away, but not able to get enough bat on it, and another dot ball here. And again nicely defended by Jadeja, another dot ball. So 4 dots in this over, still 2 balls left. And Indian batters need another partnership here. They need another partnership between Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy. And it's looking to flick it away, appeal for LBW. But the umpire says not out, and they have completed the single as well. So 1 leg byes here for Ravindra Jadeja, and he gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. So still 1 ball left in this over. That was going down the leg side, so no way that was going to be out. Wickets is umpire's call. But anyways, they didn't go for the review. Last ball of the over, and Nitish Kumar just leaves it alone. Another dot to finish that over. So just 1 run came from that over, and that 1 run came off the leg byes. And India are now 255 for 5 after 69 overs. So Shoaib Bashir now continuing into the attack. Ravindra Jadeja is on strike. And that's a good delivery. Jadeja looking to flick it away, but Bashir slowed it down there. And it's another dot ball. And that's a good delivery on a good length. And nicely defended off the front foot by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball here. And again nicely defended off the front foot by Jadeja towards mid-wicket for another dot ball. So 3 dot balls in this over, still 3 balls left in this over. And again nicely defended. Another dot ball here, so 4 dot balls in this over, still 2 balls left. Can these two rescue India and get them into a good position once again? And this time Jadeja goes for the sweep. It's going towards deep fine leg, racing away. And I think the batters will come back for 3. The good running between the wickets, 3 runs completed and gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. Still 1 ball left in this over. Only 3 runs came from this over so far. The last ball of the over now. Nitish Kumar Reddy on strike. And that's nicely defended off the front foot. Another dot ball to finish that over. 3 runs came from that over. And India are now 258 for 5 after 70 overs. So here's Jofra Archer now. Ravindra Jadeja on strike. And Jadeja just flicks it away leg side towards deep square leg for another single. Gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. And that's another good delivery, another dot ball here. So Nitish Kumar not yet off the mark, actually playing dot balls after dot balls. And that's nicely well left again. Back of the length delivery. And Nitish Kumar Reddy has just left it alone. Another dot ball here. And again defended off the back foot by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot here. Two more balls left in this over, and once again Nitish Kumar Reddy lets the ball go. Another dot ball here. So just 1 run from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over now. Nitish Kumar Reddy on strike. And again defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Is going for the single, chance of a run out, directed, and he was gone again. Oh my goodness, panic going on here. There was no single at all. NKR was going for the single. Luckily, the fielder missed, otherwise he would have been gone. Nevertheless, another dot ball to finish that over. Just one run came from that over. And India are now 259 for 5 after 71 overs. Shoaib Bashir is continuing in the attack, and straight away Jadeja goes on the back foot and defends it. Another dot ball here. And that's short and wide, cut away by Ravindra Jadeja towards deep extra covers for another single. Gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy, who has played 13 balls and not yet got off the mark yet. And that's nicely bowled again by Shoaib Bashir. Well left by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball here. And again defended off the back foot by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball. And again driven by Nitish Kumar Reddy straight to mid-off. Another dot ball to finish that over. Just one run came from that over. And India are now still one more ball left in fact in this over. And again nicely defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy to finish that over. So just one run came from that over. India are now 260 for 5 after 72 overs. So Jofra Archer now continuing into the attack. Ravindra Jadeja is on strike. Archer coming around the wicket. Oh, and nicely well left by Jadeja. Another dot ball here. This time Jadeja flicks it away, picks up a quick single and gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. Nitish Kumar Reddy has played 16 balls and has not yet got off the mark yet. And he should try to get off the mark soon. 0 from 16 balls is Nitish Kumar Reddy. Again on a good length, nicely defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. I don't think he's bothered about getting off the mark now. He's just playing the ball according to the merits, defending it and playing out dot balls. Still India trailing by 126 runs. Oh, that's a good bouncer. NKR ducks underneath it. Another dot ball here. And again, nicely defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. 19 balls and still not off the mark is Nitish Kumar Reddy. And that's another bouncer there from Archer, another dot ball to finish the over. So just one run came from that over, and India are now 261 for 5 after 73 overs. So Shoaib Bashir now continuing into the attack. Ravindra Jadeja is on strike. And that's cut away by Jadeja, but straight to point. Another dot ball here. And this time Jadeja just flicks it away leg side. And the batters are coming back for a couple of runs. So good running between the wickets from Ravindra Jadeja. Couple of runs here. And again nicely defended by Jadeja. Another dot ball. And that shot pulled away by Jadeja leg side towards deep mid wicket for 4. It was coming. They needed the boundary. And finally, Ravindra Jadeja gets his first boundary of this innings. So still 2 balls left in this over. And that's nicely punched to the back foot towards covers. Another dot ball here. So 6 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. At the other end, Nitish Kumar is not yet off. And the other end, Nitish Kumar is not yet off the mark after facing 20 balls. And again, nicely defended. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 6 runs came from that over, and India are now 267 for 5 after 74 overs. So Bryden Cars now back into the attack. Nitish Kumar Reddy looking to get off the mark. And straight away flicked away by Nitish Kumar Reddy, and finally after facing 21 balls, Nitish Kumar is finally off the mark with a single and gives the strike to Ravindra Jadeja. Oh, that's a back of the good length delivery. Jadeja looking to defend and missing it altogether. Another dot ball here. So this is good bowling from Bryden Cars. And that's a full delivery, nicely well left by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball. So still 3 balls left in this over, only 1 run from this over so far. And that's edged away, it goes past the slips and into the boundary for 4. So another boundary here for Ravindra Jadeja, second boundary for him. And he is getting a move on here for India. So still 2 balls left in this over. And that's nicely defended on the back foot by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball. So 5 runs from this over so far. Still 1 ball left. And again, nicely defended. I mean, he was trying to defend but beats the outside edge of Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over. And India are now 272 for 5 after 75 overs. Shoaib Bashir now continuing in the attack, and straight away Nitish Kumar Reddy hits it down the ground to long on and picks up a single and gives the strike to Ravindra Jadeja. And that's on the pads. Jadeja just gently flicks it away and picks up another single. Gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. And is looking to flick it away but not able to make connection. Another dot ball here. Flighted delivery driven by Nitish Kumar Reddy through extra covers. Is the ball racing away for 4? No, good fielding in the deep. And the batters complete 3 runs. So Jadeja is on strike now. Oh, that's a good delivery there. Very close to the outside edge of Ravindra Jadeja. It's another dot ball here. So still 1 ball left in this over. And this is good bowling from Shoaib Bashir actually. Last ball of the over now. And full delivery. Jadeja flicks it towards mid wicket. Picks up a quick single. Good running between the wickets. Single to finish that over. So 6 runs came from that over. And India are now 278 for 5 after 76 overs. This is a good partnership building between Ravindra Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy. And that's a full delivery. Jadeja hits it to mid wicket. Another dot ball here. So India trail by 109 runs. If they can reduce this deficit even more, then definitely India can be a little happier. Still 5 wickets in hand. It could have been much better if Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul hadn't got out. by now, but still this partnership is looking good. Nitish Kumar Reddy can be trusted for big scores. Second new ball is due in another 3.5 overs, so definitely England are going to take that new ball, and that's nicely well left by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball here. Oh, and that's nicely left alone by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball here. Oh, and that's back of the length. Nicely defended by Ravindra Jadeja. Picks up a single and gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. 2 balls left in this over now. Oh, back of the lane, beats the outside edge of the batter. Another dot ball here. Everyone are toiling hard. Just 1 run from this over so far. Still 1 ball left in this over. The last ball of the over now. And that's nicely defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Picks up another single to finish the over. So 2 runs came from that over. India are now 280 for 5 after 77. Oh, India are now 280. India are now 280 for 5 after 77 overs. So Shoaib Bashir now continuing into the attack. Nitish Kumar Reddy on strike. And straight away Nitish Kumar Reddy defense of the back foot. Another dot ball here. And Nitish Kumar Reddy this time comes down the pitch and lofts it over deep mid wicket. And the ball slowly makes its way through to the fence for 4. So first boundary here for Nitish Kumar Reddy. And this partnership is turning out to be a good partnership between Ravindra Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy. And this time Nitish Kumar Reddy punches off the back foot, picks up a single and gives the strike to Ravindra Jadeja. And again nicely defended by Ravindra Jadeja. Another dot ball. 2 balls left in this over now. And India only trail by 101 runs now. Jadeja now comes down the pitch, hits it straight down the ground. And has also taken the bowler out, I think. Picks up a single, gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy, and Shoaib Bashir has hurt himself. I think it's hit him right on the hand. It was hit so hard by Jadeja. Another single, and definitely they will have a look at Shoaib Bashir's finger. So Joe Root now is finishing this over. I think Shoaib Bashir has hurt himself and he is off the field now. So 1 ball left in this over. And that's a good delivery, nicely defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. A dot ball to finish that over. 6 runs came from that over. And India are now 286 for 5 after 78 overs. So Braden Carth now into the attack, and straight away Jadeja flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up a single. Gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. And on a good length, nicely defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball here. And that's driven down the ground by Nitish Kumar Reddy, but straight to mid-on. Another dot ball here. So this is a good partnership building between Ravindra Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy. Just 100 runs away from a first innings lead. Again, driven nicely by Nitish Kumar Reddy straight to mid-on. Another dot ball here. Two balls left in this over now, and Nitish Kumar Reddy is batting sensibly here. And that's nicely defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball here. So just one run from this over, still one ball left in this over. The last ball of the over now. Full toss, Nitish Kumar Reddy drives straight to covers. Another dot to finish that over. So just one run came from that over, and India are now 287 for 5 after 79 overs. So just trailing by another 100 runs now, India looking good. Still, India has a chance of getting the first innings lead if they want to. So Joe Root now continuing into the attack. He has to fill in some overs in the absence of Shoaib Bashir. And Jadeja defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to start the over. Oh, he's looking to flick it away there. Jadeja gets hit on the pads. Another dot ball here. And it's again nicely defended back to the bowler by Jadeja. Another dot ball. So 3 consecutive dot balls in this over. Still 3 balls left. And that's flicked down the ground to mid-on. Picks up a quick single. And the trail is under 100 now for India. India trailing by 99 runs. Gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy now. It's on the pads, flicked away by Nitish Kumar Reddy. It goes past short fine leg. The ball is racing away. Good fielding by the fine leg fielder, and a couple of runs completed here by Nitish Kumar Reddy. So he will keep the strike. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over, and Nitish Kumar Reddy drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish that over. So 3 runs came from that over, And India are now 290 for 5 after 80 overs. And it's also time for the drinks break. We come to the end of the drinks break, and Braden Cars is continuing in the attack. Second new ball has been taken for England. So we need to see whether England can break this partnership with this new ball. Ravindra Jadeja is on strike now. And India is only trailing by 97 more runs. And just right away, Jadeja hits it towards mid-on and picks up a single, quick single. And gives the strike to Nitish Kumar Reddy. So Nitish Kumar Reddy is on strike now. And that's a full delivery. Nitish Kumar Reddy looking to drive but missing the ball. Another dot ball here. This is good bowling here from Braden Carr. Just one run from this over so far. Still 4 balls left in this over. And India trailing by 96 runs. They would want this partnership to continue for at least another 30 to 40 runs. So that after this, still Washington Sundar is there to come to bat. Oh, that's another good delivery. Beating the outside edge of Nitish Kumar Reddy. It's another dot ball here. So still 3 balls left in this over. 1 run from this over so far. Nitish Kumar has played very slowly, played 40 balls and scored only 13 runs. But that is how you need to play in Test match cricket. It is not T20 to go attack after every ball. It is runs versus wickets. Still 5 wickets in hand and India trying to push and get the first innings lead. Oh, that's again nicely well left alone by Nitish Kumar Reddy. It's another dot ball here. So still 2 balls left in this over. Just 1 run from this over so far. And I don't think Nitish Kumar Reddy is in any sort of hurry. He can just play this out patiently. And Braden Carr is actually bowling good lengths actually. He's not giving away anything. And this can be a challenge for Nitish Kumar Reddy. And just 1 run from this over so far. And that's nicely left alone by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball here. So this partnership between Ravindra Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy is quietly doing well. Quietly doing well, that's what I will say. Because while all of us were focusing on KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant, these 2 batters, Ravindra Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy, who are very much capable with the bat, are forming a good partnership here. First innings lead is very important. If India can get the first innings lead, that will put England under a lot of pressure because they have to set the target for England. That's another good well left from Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball to finish that over. So a good over from Braden Carr actually. Just 1 run came from that over and India are now 291 for 5 after 81 overs. So Nitish Kumar Reddy and Ravindra Jadeja doing the job here. So Jofra Archer now back into the attack. Ravindra Jadeja is on strike. It's on the patch, flicked away by Jadeja. It goes towards deep fine leg for 4. Nice way to start the over here from Ravindra Jadeja, who is silently beginning to play a wonderful knock with the bat once again. And a boundary to start this over. Pressure on Jofra Archer. And this time the Jadeja punches off the back foot towards covers. Another dot here. Oh, that's down the leg side. It's not a wide, but it will be another dot here. So Jofra Archer now coming around the wicket to Ravindra Jadeja. And Jadeja just quietly leaves it alone for another dot here. So Archer is trying to test Ravindra Jadeja, but Jadeja is passing the test for now. Oh, Jadeja is looking to flick it leg side, gets the leading edge towards covers, and it's another dot ball here. So still one ball left in this over. 4 runs from this over so far. Again, another good delivery here. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over. India are now 295 for 5 after 82 overs. So Bryden Cars now continuing in the attack. Nitish Kumar Reddy is on strike. And that's nicely driven by Nitish Kumar Reddy, but cannot take the single because it's straight to covers. Another dot ball here. So even though India have lost a wicket in this session, this partnership is going on well between Ravindra Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy. Partnership of 41 from 91 deliveries. Back of the line again defended by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball here. It's on the patch, tucked away by Nitish Kumar Reddy. The ball is racing away towards deep fine leg for 4. It was down the leg side and Nitish Kumar Reddy just got a bat on it. Another boundary here, and this partnership moves to 45 now. 45 from 92 balls. The partnership between Ravindra Jadeja and Nitish Kumar Reddy, and still going strong. So 3 balls left in this over now. And that's nicely left alone by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball here. So still 2 balls left in this over. Nitish Kumar Reddy is on strike. And that's nicely left alone again by Nitish Kumar Reddy. Another dot ball here. So just 4 runs from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over now, and again another dot to finish that over. 4 runs came from that over. India are now 299 for 5 after 83 overs. Jofra Archer now continuing into the attack, and Jadeja leaves it alone. It's another dot ball here.